Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for the OPTC video, and in today's video, it is day 4 of the grandest party of them all. Season 28 is coming to a close. We are the second last day, and in today's video, we're going to be using Shanks. Now, Shanks is nowhere near the best leader in the game, and honestly, probably should have used him a little bit earlier, but in today's video, the rule set does satisfy Shanks quite well. Int characters getting buffed, Slasher characters getting buffed, Cerebral characters getting buffed, so pretty much all the teams that Shanks is boosting get very, very good boost by the rule set. The teams that we're rocking today look a little bit like this. I was going to change out the Driven Powerhouse team, but I feel like the Driven Powerhouse team, it's just so damn strong that it just works so well as a frontline unit, frontline team. Then we've got our Slashers in the middle. We have that cerebrally int team with York down the bottom there. We're going to rock that again. It seemed to work quite well yesterday, and because we're getting buffed with Cerebrals, int, and then the rule set, and then from Shanks, it should do pretty nice things. But hopefully you guys enjoy the video. If you do, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. It is the pointy end of the season, so make sure you guys are at least changing your leaders for everyone out there so they can guarantee them their wins. Very important that you guys are just changing your leaders at the end of the day. All you got to do is click Edit Leader, select a unit from the bottom row, hit something like that, and that way you don't have to worry about taking down stuff like Int Gear 5 burst and Side Gear 5 burst and all that fun stuff too. But as I mentioned, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Let me know what you guys are running in the comment section below. And with that said, let's dive into day 4 of the grandest party of them all. Alright, so we have a changed leader in Apu here. We'll take on an actual leader first. We'll take on Shanks. I'm definitely not going to be taking on this Int Gear 5. Int Gear 5 should honestly just like mob me. Honestly, this team actually doesn't seem too crazy. We actually, I'm not even going to lie, we might actually just take on this Int Gear 5. I think this Int Gear 5 just has like way easier teams to digest. That might be a play. I actually think we're going to do that. Holy shit. The last team is an Int team. Don't really want to use a mirror match there. Let's do this. I don't even know. I definitely don't want to use Slashes first. Yeah, these teams definitely seem way more digestible than what the bottom team was actually rocking. Obviously, there's like a lot of maxes and stuff here, but there's a lot lower characters. So let's take on this Int Gear 5. Screw it. I said we're not going to take first Int Gear 5, but look, here we are. We'll roll with the punches, and obviously we have one retry under our belt, so we should be able to utilize that to our full disposal. Plus, this particular quick team is probably the best opportunity that our cerebrally team is going to have going up against another team. I definitely didn't want to use my Slasher team because Odin is just going to get absolutely washed by characters like Akainu and Kaido. Yeah, so we'll use the Cerebral team up against this build. We have a lot of CD reduction with this setup too. 11 CD on all of our characters is pretty massive. Atlas is going to start building that up every time she attacks as well. But the enemy, look, they're still getting their specials off very quick. They have a haste ability with Magellan as well, so that can be a little bit detrimental, especially when this happens and Kaido actually gets the haste. He still hits really, really hard, even if the enemy team isn't crazy strong. On top of that, we do have to worry about that Gear 5 Int burst. That is always going to be problematic. Damn, really? That was a huge whiff. And unfortunately, Yamato's going to take that provoke away from York. Let's see if we can just get some damage out first, I guess. Yeah, beautiful. I mean, we got some damage out with York regardless. Plus, now Yamato's doing a lot of nerfing. Atlas is going to hit ridiculously hard. And honestly, I think we're pretty fine for the rest of this fight. Okay, I was about to say, unless we get thrown in with a Gear 5 burst and it just takes away our entire team, which is exactly what happened. Yamato got forced out. Man, I was really hoping Atlas was going to go before that happened. We are still in this though. Like we're still holding on. We got some half stats going with I need Yamato back, man. Crazy to say that, but I need Yamato back. I also have damage with Shanks, but like don't kill Luffy. Oh, okay, yeah, we lose. We've 100% lost this fight. Seriously, like come on, man. So that burst, man, it's just a game changer. Actually, a game changer. I'm not going to use my burst because, like, honestly, like, who knows? Who knows what could have happened there? You know. Second fight is against Dex. I really don't want to use Slashes at the fight as the final fight. I just have a feeling there's going to be a Blackbeard there, and the best way to counter Blackbeard is to use Blackbeard. We'll use Slashes here. We have our burst, which is 8,000 damage. In the last 30 seconds, I believe it's 16,000 damage, so it can hit fairly hard. But look at us. Look at our cooldowns, man. Our cooldowns are popping off. Hopefully, unfortunately, we had to sacrifice that first thing. Man, I was really hopeful with that Cerebral team. was going to actually do something. What? Hang on, Roger, what? 19 cooldowns on Roger? That's kind of nutty. So yeah, if we do 8,000 damage to everyone, like, Shanks' burst is just ass, man. Like, it's actually just bad. It's not ideal. It's not ideal at all. Alright, so we got some fixed damage off there. Let's do this. And that way, we're putting ourselves in a really good position. Yeah, beautiful. Now, we're putting ourselves in a really good position for these characters to just kill. Let the bench come in. Honestly, throw a burst at me. Do it. You wanted to throw burst out willy-nilly earlier? Go on, do it. Yeah, beautiful. Just don't kill me. Just don't kill me. You're not going to, but, like, just don't kill me. Alright, S-Hawk, finishing the job. That, honestly, scripted. Absolutely scripted. Now we're going into the final fight with no burst to have to worry about. We're going in with our biggest team, even though it's not boosted by the rule set or Shanks. And we have a burst at our disposal. However, we don't have it ready to go. We don't have it charged. So that's kind of the downside. Is this a what? What is this? What the hell am I looking at? I just Roger Whitebeard thrown on an in team with a V2 Shanks. Nani? Okay. Odd. Look, anyone repping V2 Shanks, man, you got my respect. You got my respect, bro. V2 Shanks getting some play in 2024 Rumble is crazy. Damn, look at the nerfing on our good friend Roger Newgate in the back there. All right, let's get some damage over time off. Ideally, like, if we want to use this in the last 30 seconds to win, but I just don't see it going that far. I kind of see it's just mowing through this lineup pretty fast once we get that Kaido King special ready to go. I don't actually remember how to get Shanks' burst charge. I honestly, like, couldn't tell you for the life of me. It's not damage because we took the Gear 5, 6 plus special. Maybe it's if the enemy uses, yeah, if the enemy uses specials on us, I feel like that is what's going to charge it. So, okay, this might hurt. Not really. I mean, we're just sort of tanking this so easy. It's crazy. I mean, keep him coming. Except for Yamato. I don't like getting hit by Yamato special and then Yamato dying and then using her special again. I just absolutely despise it. It's just such a massive drop to your stats that I'd rather just kill her and then deal with the special that way. Kaido King super special, this is going to hurt, man. There's going to be so much damage. Yeah, beautiful. Nice. Pretty much everyone's dead. Yamato's going to hit us fairly hard. We're going to lose our Bizarro. But that's okay. We got Pell coming in. And worst case scenario, we have our big dog Luffy sitting right there in the middle bench slot. One more special goes off from them. We can use our burst. We're sitting in a really, really good spot here. So as I mentioned, like these Luffy teams weren't exactly the be-all or end-all. But as you guys saw with that first fight, that burst can be such a game changer that you might have the upper hands. And then they just throw a burst at you and it's over. And that's what makes Gear 5 in Luffy the best leader in the game. Like, he just changes the fabric of fights, which is just nuts. Alright, look, we can just skip this. We've pretty much won. I'm not even going to get the burst. Yeah, sick. Alright, beautiful. A fight one in the bag. If we find change leaders now, obviously we're going to take it. If we get stuck in a really bad position, I am going to pivot to into Gear 5. But look, we got a showing of Shanks in this video. That's all we can ask for. Alright, so we got a change leader in Enel. They are rocking a slasher team in the front there. And then Enel is on the second team. So I'm assuming that is obviously going to be a Psy team. Probably rocking that middle slot there. I was going to use Driven Powerhouse against the first team. But I feel like we just rock the Int Cerebral team once again. Again, I really just want to see this Int Cerebral team actually pop off. Because I pulled York, and I really, really want to make use of her. Plus, I really want to see Atlas. I do have her at 130. One away from 150, actually. I do want to see Atlas pop off, see how much damage output she can do. And with Shanks giving just ridiculous buffs to Int Cerebral, as well as the rule set giving buffs to Int Cerebral, I really just want to see it go to the absolute wazoo. So 30 HP, 37 attack, 20 defense with 11 CD reduction, which is just absolutely absurd. In saying that, though, Roger Newgate is just going to eat us damn alive. So is S-Hawk. Like, it doesn't matter how much defense you have when you are bypassing defense. Shanks is going to put up a shield, which is a massive problem for us. Bonnie's going to roll back some specials, provided there's no shake up to the time frame. Oh, Roger Newgate, they're trying to squeeze in. They're trying to squeeze through, but that's not going to happen. We'll roll back U3 specials there. Beautiful stuff. I get Yamato off for some nerfing capabilities. Yamato put up the first provoke, which is perfect because York's now going to go. And that means we're going to have York's counter ability at the ready. I would like to get to the last 30 seconds to showcase the 16,000 damage that Shanks can do. But a big problem with Shanks is that you never see that 16,000 damage, as I was just talking about. So a character that has a good burst is one thing, but having access to said good burst is what makes a character really shine. Alright, so we're going to take that special. Unfortunately, that rolls back Luffy. Not the end of the world, though. We're in a position now where even if we take the S-Hawk and the Roger Newgate shot, we should be okay. Still going to hurt, though, man. Like, it's still a lot of damage. Oh, take out S-Hawk for the one time. Alright, taking out Odin's fine. I mean, he had the most HP, so it is what it is. Yeah. Oh, York died too. That's kind of cringe. Alright, well. That's what slashers can do, man. That's the power of the slashers, you know? Damn. Sucks to suck. I wish that charged our burst. Like, I wish that actually counted as a special. You know what? Let's do this. Oh no. Don't kill. Okay, well, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, really? Okay. That's kind of cringe. I don't like that you did that. I don't like that you did that at all. Rude. Honestly, just rude. Well, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, this in Cerebral team, it's just not happening, eh? It's just really not happening for me. I might bring in, something like Old Man Vegapunk over Luffy. I don't know, just something's got to give. And I don't know what it is. Hell, maybe we just move Shanks over to that team. Alright, so we're taking on, a side-based team now. And they do have Sanji in the front, and Anil, and Law. So they have a lot of int nerfing going on. Driven Powerhouse nerfing as well, Slasher nerfing. Yeah, that could be a bit of a detrimental problem for our Blackbeard there. Like, I mean, we should be okay, but it's still going to be a little bit of a detriment. Honestly, I don't know why he's that. I should have just saved that burst. Should have saved that burst for sure. I have a lot of confidence in this team. Excuse me. Even though we are going up against a team that does have a very good counter for us. Like reducing our cooldowns is just crazy. Sanji's going to hit Blackbeard super hard here, actually. Man, he tanked that so well, though. Alright, Big Mom Katakuri, get that super special off. Bunch of half stats coming their way. Bunch of countering now. Good damage. Just don't action bind. Okay, the one I was gonna say his name, but then I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna say his name because if I say his name, it's actually gonna happen, and I'm gonna get very upset. All right, so unfortunately, Sanji Wolf now is gonna take over the provoke, even though and overwrite Big Mom Katakuri's counter ability. It's a massive problem with the clashing of units now. I've been finding a lot on the Cerebral team over here on the Driven Powerhouse team. If your specials go in the wrong order, like they have been right here, like honestly you want Big Mom Katakuri's provoke ability to go after Sanjuan Wolf, but like Sanjuan Wolf's just such a powerful character, you just can't ignore him in the front lines nowadays. He just provides so much bulk. Alright, beautiful stuff. Everyone's basically dead. Let's skip this. Beautiful. As I mentioned, like I have full faith in this Driven Powerhouse team, man. This Driven Powerhouse team, there's not a lot that can stand in its way. Final team is Slashers. We have a burst at our disposal. What are we looking at this final team? I'm really hoping it's not an in-team with Blackbeard. Really, really hoping it's not an in-team with Blackbeard. Okay, so it's a weird cerebrally based team. Maybe that's what we just move into. Maybe we just throw Nami Karina on the team over Luffy. And we just call it a day. We could always try that. We're rocking pretty much a full cerebral build anyways. Nami Karina just causes so much havoc. Yeah, that's what we might do. We might do that for the final fight. Alright, I do want to try and let this one rock a little bit. We have 16 cooldowns on some of our characters here, so like I'm praying we go before Nami Karina. Like, there should be a world where we definitely go before Nami Karina, right? Surely. No, are you kidding me? How? How does that character always seem to go first? It just doesn't make any logical sense to me. Super annoying damage. Okay, well, we're fine now because Zorosanji's going to go. Beautiful. Some good stats off. Let's do this. We're going to do this just because, like, I don't think we're going to, like, see much longer of this fight. Okay, today. 8,000 damage is a lot. Oh, I should have... Okay. I was going to say, I've got to be careful of, Yamato, though. Oh, Yamato's just, like... Does the haste ability override Yamato's haste? Because, like, she's there, but she's just not there, you know? Does she just die now? She's just not dying. Like, we know we're waiting for her special to go off, right? But, like... Yeah, okay, so her haste doesn't override your haste. Haste must be, like, an ability that's locked in on the character. That's interesting. Alright, well, at least we learned something. That's kind of fun. So there we go. That is the second fight under our belt. We're bringing Nami Karina on that Cerebral team, see if it works a little bit better that way. But again, if we just get shafted and there's no changed leaders or anything like that, we will switch and pivot to into Gear 5. Alright, so we have a refresh, but man, I don't know if I want to risk it. I feel like we just go up against this particular Gear 5, right? And hopefully we just sort of stop the enemy in their tracks and we don't have to worry about anything that's going wrong. So I think that's probably the play. I feel like if I put Luffy there, like we just don't take off Luffy and we use Nami Karina. Like, do they have Nami Karina though? Because if they have Nami Karina, what's the bet? Their Nami Karina is going to go first. They're not using Nami Karina, so I feel like we just keep it the way we're just gonna rock it. I guess we'll just rock it. Look, we'll do it for the content. I could easily. I want to preface this. Easily switch to Int Gear 5 as a leader and absolutely dog wash this team. I just want to let everyone know that we're doing this for the content. It's always this way when we get to the pointy end of the season. The second last day, and shit can hit the fan real scary. Look, we're still using Gear 5, right? Yes, it's not Gear 5 6+, and yes, it's not in Gear 5, but this guy, he still can hit goddamn hard. He can still hit very, very hard. So I do have to be respectful of that, and I do have to understand that if he throws out a burst, he could basically just like mollywop my team. But with 11 cooldowns on Luffy, I want to preface that, 11 cooldowns on Luffy, we should, I'm so glad that didn't hit Otama. Like, I'm actually so happy that didn't hit Otama. We should be able to take this team down, right? Because Luffy should just, like, forced out, right? Surely. Big damage, massive damage, and then we get forced out. This Luffy, too, is not buffing Free Spirit. He's buffing Sai. So, like, I just don't see a world where we lose this fight. Right? There's the revive. Get some of that off. Unfortunately, Yamato's going to go after this, and this is what I was talking about with the clashing. Obviously, we want the provoke on York. It's not the end of the world, because like you can still attack some of those other units, but the stat drops that Yamato provided just so valuable. And unfortunately, we didn't get the kills before the timeout hits, so we are going to have to deal with some specials, which means that they are going to charge their burst. So I don't think the counter actually affects the burst charge. Fixed damage definitely does. Okay, it's all coming up pretty millhouse here though. We're doing pretty good digits. All right, rolling back Luffy there is actually really good because he does fixed damage and then into a damage to defense. I wonder, does that? It does. I feel like it does. The counter. It looks like the counter damage is actually going into it, but this is definitely a wrap. Goodbye. Force out again. GG. Alright, sweet. Well, the in-serial team finally got a little bit of shine. However, it just wasn't against the best team, and it was against an old Free Spirit team that was definitely not optimized. So, look, we'll give it that. Moving in with Driven Powerhouse, as I said last time, I have full faith in Driven Powerhouse, man. Like, throw your double burst at me, like, have it coming, and I reckon we just still mop the floor with you. Alright, slashes. Ooh. Okay, hang on. Alright, pause. Pause. What I just said might not be equatable to this particular fight. It might not be. Might not be. Because they are definitely going to go faster than us. They are definitely going to hit really hard. We have a lot of HP, and that HP card of Roger Newgate is going to go to the goddamn wazoo. Alright. Unless we just, stop them before they even have a chance to do anything. We're definitely not going to stop them, though, because Oh, maybe. Zoro Sanji's. Shanks is going to go. Well, Pizarro might stop some characters here, but S-Hawk's going to hit us hard. Okay. Now we're going to have to deal with a burst, which is going to kill those three. Oof. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Alright. Unfortunate. Unfortunately, we didn't hit one of the characters I was hoping for. But we did hit Zoro Sanji, which stops the haste. We just need our trump card, our bench trump card for this exact moment. Oh no, Roger Newgate. Please don't hit Luffy. Oh, you son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! Alright, now I'm just kind of hoping that the burst goes off. Like, I'm actually really hoping that they throw a burst our way. Come on. We need to feel the burst. Remember earlier when I was talking shit? Like I said, it might not be applicable anymore, right? No! 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 Oh, okay, well, this is honestly, we're probably gonna lose. We're probably gonna lose this. There's a good chance we lose our last day. No! I was talking all this shit in the world, and then I saw slashes, and I was like, well, shit, guys. Shit. Alright, so let's... Fuck. This is bad. This is so bad. Oh, it's not even, like, the team's not even that good. The team's not even that good. How did we lose to this? Take it. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Look, it's not over. It's not over. We've got good CD reduction. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. Fuck, it's making me sweat though, isn't it? Oh, don't kill Yamato just yet, please. Okay. Everyone's dead, but Yamato's gonna do some damage. She's gonna take some units with her. Okay, that's not a unit we wanted to lose, but that's okay. But that's okay. I understand your frustration. I hear you. You're heard. Just, please let me win. Just let me win. Please. Alright, sick. Alright, cool. They make sense, man. I look like an idiot now, right? Throw your burst at me. Come on, bring it. My driven powerhouse team can beat anything. Oh, we lost. Shit, we lost. Alright, beautiful. Well, we still managed to clutch it at the end there. Really nice stuff. Verse Shanks is definitely not a secure leader. Definitely not as good as his anniversary counterpart. But hey, using him on the second last day, you gotta love it for the content though, right? Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you go down that bell like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff for me. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. But before you do that, before you enjoy the rest of your day, make sure you go into your setups. Make sure you go into your setups and you change your leaders. You can use the auto edit strat, all that fun stuff. But we are going to edit our leaders to a PvP recruit, something like that down below, to let people know what they are going up against. But hopefully you guys enjoy the video. If you do, bell like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, like I said, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Lights!